Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh, Shim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone and honest true brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this video here, I don't know what I'm going to entitle it yet, but Lord's will, I get the appropriate inspiration to spread more the inspiration to give it the appropriate title. Okay, because it's going to be kind of like a controversial topic. All right, it's the hot topic at this right now, and it's dealing with the children of Israel. I should have really called this the children of Israel because they are boys and girls, okay, daughters and sons, okay, of people that we believe, and in some cases that I believe are Israelites, and their subsequent children. And you can see that there's a bit of a distinction between them and their children that others would otherwise call their children being Edomites. Okay, and in some cases it's a little bit clearer than others. But the point still stands, man. Okay, the Most High scattered, all right, are the children of Israel throughout the four corners of the earth, and we was going to be amidst all nations. Now, you know, Jake likes them white women, so most of these people are going to look like so-called white people, but these are the children of Israel, I believe. Okay, are the children of Israel. And if it doesn't do anything, hopefully it inspires you to think beyond the outside of the box. Okay, because the examples I'm going to mention here, some of them are obvious, some of them are not so obvious, and some of them you know, some people are might feel some type of way about it. Now, the reality of the situation is that, okay, maybe I might be wrong in one or two instances, but these realities do exist, man. Okay, these realities do exist. Okay, the fact of the matter is that you got it to where the Most High has got his people out there that look like all shapes, forms, and colors, man. Truly, as the scripture saith, we have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So I'm gonna start here with the easy one. Okay, you can see here, this is the man Tiger Woods, the famous golfer, of which his father was a so-called Negro living out there within the United States. And you can clearly see that his children, okay, they look kind of mixed race, but they could pass off as Polynesian, they could pass off as Syrian, they could pass off as, they could pass off as Negro kids too. Okay, so that's an easy one. This one is like, okay, they could be mixed race, but they also could be not mixed race, if that makes sense. It could be from the Middle East. Okay, especially if you look at his daughter looked like she could be from the Middle East. Okay, but because they're his children, these are Israelites, man. Okay, because through the father's seed, as we're gonna see within the Bible in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, through the father's seed is the spirit carried through. Okay, it's all about the father, man, the father's seed. That's why the man was always held with higher regard, because the men further the nation. And there's a famous old saying that says that what? That women wage warfare with their wombs. I'm going to say that again for the hard of hearing. Women wage warfare with their wombs. That is to say, you can have a whole bunch of Edomite women that go over with Israelite women, with Israelite men, Salakia, and guess what? That's the end of the line. You can't make a Israelite. You can't make a Edomite woman. You can't marry an Edomite woman up with an Israelite man, and they're gonna make out a Edomite baby. That baby's always gonna be what? It's always gonna be an Israelites, man. There's always gonna be an Israelite. That's why you have them Arab men out there. They're very protective with their women, but the reality of the situation is that it's the man that carries the line forward. Okay. So there's no such thing as mixed. Right, here's another famous example. Again, like I said, I was going to start with the easy ones. This is the basketball player, Blake Griffin. And you can see his son. If you didn't know that was Blake Griffin's son, man, you got a lot of people out there that are going to think this is a straight up Edomite kid right here. Okay, but this is the son of Blake Griffin. You can see he's got the dark eyes like his father, the same nose structure like his father. And that's an Israelite kid right there again, man. Okay, that's a straight up Israelite kid that looks like what? That looks like he could be an Edomite. And that's the mystery of the Gentiles, man. People think that the Gentiles speaking about everybody other than the dispersed of the children of Israel amidst all of these different nations, man. No, it's talking about the children of Israel, man, through the father's seed, man. That's where the spirit is carried forth. And I always make this example, right? When we was growing up in them different schools that we was in, and you had the two mixed race kids, man. Everybody knows this example. The two mixed race kids. There was one that was corny and one that was cool, right? You had it to where you had an Israelite woman. She might be Jamaican. She might be, more times they were like, oh, no. They'll be like some weird, like maybe Nigerian or something like that. Not weird, but they'll be out from out of the area. Not your common, physically appealing, okay, Negro woman. But they'll get down with the Edomite and they'll produce this corny ass mixed race kid. I know you brothers out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because those so-called mixed race kids, they might look like the Jake man with the Edomite woman, okay, but they behave totally different. Okay, you always have a corny mixed race kid that comes out from a Jake woman dealing with an Edomite, but it's always a cool ass dude that comes from a Jake dealing with an Edomite woman. What does that go to show you? That goes to show you that the spirit is carried forth through the father's seed, man. Okay, and when you check the inheritance, proving that the inheritance goes through from father to son, from father to son, from father to son, man. That's just how the things work, man. Okay, so continuing here, here's where it gets a bit edgy for some people. Yes, these are Israelites, man. Because you know whose children these are? These are the children of the man Bruce Lee. Okay, Bruce Lee. We say that this dude was an Israelite. Okay, again, if I downloaded the wrong images, the point still stands. If I've been misinformed when I was doing, because I only did like 5 minutes research. I didn't do hours and hours on end of research. But even if I miss the mark on one or two, the point still stands. The same examples I'm giving, you got Israelite examples of the same thing, man. Okay, so this is supposedly the man Bruce Lee's children. And guess what? They don't look like Israelites, do they, man? Your typical Israelite. Now, we know the man Bruce Lee, when he came down there into the United States, he didn't hang around with no Moabites, man. Okay, or Ammonites. I forget where the man came from. He hung around with Jake because that's who resonated with his spirit, man. Okay, that's who got him. The craziest thing about the world is that all right, the world is kind of narcissistic, man. People stick around people that like them or vice versa. Okay, people stick in their own groups, man. Okay, that is to say, people of a like spirit. Even the scripture says that seek out men of a like mind. Okay, set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Some people might call that narcissistic, man. Okay, you seek approval from people from a like man. But guess what? If it's for truth's sake, well, guess what? That's a good thing. If it's for evil's sake, well, hey, the scripture says that what? Let the wicked remain wicked and the righteous remain righteous, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so these are the children of Bruce Lee. And these and we believe the man Bruce Lee is an Israelite, and therefore his children are Israelites, man. Okay, Conor McGregor, we believe this dude was an Israelite, and when you see the kid here, that don't look like your typical Israelite kid, man. Okay, but from the man's spirit, and the way he behaves, you can conclude that this is an Israelite, man, and therefore his child's gonna be an Israelite, man. Okay, and this is the man Tom Jones. Everybody says he's we all say that he's an Israelite. We can all agree on that. He sings like an Israelite, looks like an Israelite even. Okay, he's just a few shades lighter. Okay, he's a few shades lighter than what people will call a mixed race person. But on the right hand side, if I'm not mistaken, that's his son. Okay, and guess what? If that's really his son, of which it looks like his son, and Google said that's his son, well, guess what? The son's gonna be an Israelite too, man. But look at this is what you wouldn't call your typical Israelite, okay, individual, man. This is what people will call Edomite. Oh, that guy, yeah, he probably is an Edomite, okay. But if that's really his son, and we all can say that, what the man Tom Jones, he's gonna be an Israelite. He sings too damn soulful, man. And he did the trace or the lineage thing, whatever, and they found him to be of they might call it African descent. No, he's of Israelite descent, man. Okay, and so therefore, if that's really his son, well, guess what? That's gonna be an Israelite too. And this is the last one. This one's gonna be controversial, right? But I'm gonna throw this example in there because again, these examples do exist out there, right? So this is Eminem's daughter, right? The rapper Eminem, which man, that guy's gonna be Israelite. He's gonna be an Israelite because really, if he was a dark-skinned so-called Negro, he would have been at the top out there. He would have been widely regarded as the best so-called rapper. I'm not into that rap nonsense. I listen to it here and there. But if he was a so-called Negro, okay, they would have regarded him as the greatest rapper of all time. But because he looks like a so-called white person on the outside, okay, his notch goes down a little bit. But guess what? That's his daughter right there, okay? So if Eminem is an Israelite, which I personally believe is an Israelite, well, guess what? This woman here, which some brothers out there would even deal with this woman. That's an Israelite woman. But I threw that one in there just for the controversy, okay? We like controversy here. So let's continue now. I don't know why I didn't flip to flight mode, but hopefully I won't get distracted. Let's go into the book of Romans, the 9th chapter now. As nobody distracts me whilst I'm doing this video. Usually I do the videos on flight mode. So Romans, the 9th chapter, straight to the point. How much time are we on? Okay, yeah, we can go straight to the point. Romans, the 9th chapter, and let's go straight to the point. It says here, for I could wish myself, Romans 9:3, for I could wish myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. Here's the important bit. To whom pertaineth the adoption, the glory, okay, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the services of the Most High, and the promises, according to the flesh, kinsmen, brethren, okay. Continuing to close it off, the 5th verse, who are the fathers, right, and whom concerning the flesh Christ came, not the mothers, not the daughters, but the fathers, man. Father, son, father, son, father, son, father, son. I mean, the shit is basic, you know. There's another scripture within the book of Genesis that actually goes into the point a bit more. Okay, I think it's Genesis, the 47th chapter. I'll get that. I'm freestyling here. I don't know what this chapter is going to say. But I think it's Genesis, the 47th chapter. Let's go to there. Okay. This is the one. Nah, it's not it. That's not it. But you get the point, okay? All right. The blessing goes through the Father onto the Son. So I mean, you know, that's it, man. That's the video. That I'm gonna say, praise unto Yahbashim, Yahshai, Bakakadash, double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone. Honestly, prophets to be pushing his truth in sincerity. Shalom.